Well, good morning, YouTube. It's November 11th. We're about 9:30 in the morning. Running our 5-shank bee ripper. Still got my kind of cold, nasty crap, so running our 5-shank bee ripper on the ground we're going to lay tile on, or well, the 15 acres or so that we wasn't. Crap, I went the wrong button. Yeah, I'm going through his ditches, Jeremy. I'm going right on through them. But we are ripping it. Didn't give up on the tile. Have not gave up, but don't want to let it go and not do nothing to it. So, in short, I've gave up. Yes, I gave up. Don't want to leave this sitting here, nothing done to it. Don't really want to disc it. We'll soon kind of run a ripper on it to do something, some deeper tillage to it. It's kind of wetter anyway. If I cut ruts here in the fall, shoot me now. I'm holding it out. I'm only running about probably 14 inches deep. I'm holding her out. Yeah, I want to have a bottom. Now, where I'm loading the trucks, which I'm into a spot right now where we're just loading the trucks at and all that, man, it is pulling hard. Yeah, it is just loading the tractor up pretty hard. I got her set about 6.2 mile an hour. I figure that's fast enough. Don't want to bring the points up to nothing, which they are basically to a point that they're you can't touch them hardly. They are that hot. So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of. I mean, we're still dry, and I think the next 8 days there is no rain, like nothing, not a chance. Very, very frosty this morning. I think my truck showed 28 there about 6:30 when I went down to the store. I worked on some of this yesterday, and I'm going to finish it here. No, I'll be finished here 11 o'clock with these, and then basically our fall tillage is done. I got a field right south of here I'm going to work the end rows on. I mean, I'm going around a lot of end rows, and all that, where we're loading trucks and all that, just kind of getting them ripped up good. So I got one spot of them, or 2 spots of them, and one right over here. I done 3 yesterday. Sheared a shear bolt. We're done 4 the day before, but sheared a shear bolt. Time I got them fixed, the kids are getting off the bus. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna go back and backtrack. And my tax guy came yesterday afternoon, so I would have had this done yesterday afternoon. But tax guy was coming there at noon, so took care of him. That is all done. Reached his first visit. He'll come back about middle December. We know where we stand right now. Go from there. I'm just glad we had a very, very good yield. That really offset. I was really expecting a little bit worse. And I'm still in a dilemma fighting all my dad's depreciation. We'll fight that. Next 24 will be my last year of that. So, yeah, so I guess, I guess in 25 I will have the scream that you'll hear across the world, because it'll be an oh crap moment. So yeah, just be aware, if your dad dies, everything of value he has, if he had it all depreciated out, you start over. And that is holding over my head for a long time. Basically, it's a 10-year deal. Of course, that anything else you buy goes onto that as well, but yeah. So any value, strings out on 10 years. It's a lot of stuff. My dad did have depreciated out, or darn near close, and yeah, I just started over. And that goes drain bins and all that. So yeah, anything on that side of it. So just be aware, it will bite you. and was not ever expecting that to ever happen. But just beware. I mean, it's not a complaint. It's just kind of how the cookie crumbles and all that. How the hands are dealt. There's 2 other guys in my area that are dealing with the same thing as I am. So, yeah. Just basically all the farm income gets wiped off with depreciation due to basically being my dad's number is so high, and yeah, then the stuff I bought and all that comes back to it too. And I know I was watching a piece on, I think it was Farm Doc, and I didn't really understand it until the Texan was talking about it yesterday, and I'm not going to explain it, but just the gist of it. Like this tractor I bought, something about the trade-in value that goes into a special, I think, number. I took it. I may be wrong on this, so don't quote me. It goes into a special thing, and yeah. So I know. He said that was kind of not hairy, not tricky, but it's kind of an annoying deal to do. Just kind of how you got to do it. But that's done. Like I said, finished up the year a lot better than I thought. That's kind of like he said, everybody's doing a lot better than they ever thought. But like he said, just the record, not record yields, but I mean, some did have record yields. And I know you go 2 mile, well, not 2 mile. I know basically you go, basically north of Marshall, Denison area. I mean, I know they had record crops, big crop. I mean, that 2 inches of rain that they got that we didn't get in the right time was that was a lifesaver. I mean, that was a lifesaver on that. So yeah, I mean, that's that. I mean, great crops. We had a bean field go record, which one of them I hadn't farmed very long, but I know it was a record, or I'm pretty sure it was a record. It went 82, but it had more rain over towards the Marshall area too, so that was a plus on it. That helped it a lot with just more rain. I mean, beans were good over here. I think on the acres I control, beans, I can't say for sure on the beans right now, but I know the double crops was like 27 bushel an acre average. Corn and all of that was in the, I figured it twice. Corn was in the not mid twos. Corn was above 230, which I was tickled. Yeah, I never said that. Beans was in the lower 70s. But I mean, a lot of our beans. This was our bean year. The beans was in the trees, and the bean or any crop in the trees sucked. I mean, I had one farm myself, part of that 82 bushel acre farm. The one field went 56 bushel an acre. So that was great. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I mean, that was great. I mean, it's got woods on 3 sides of it, and there's about 4 acres. That's pretty darn good, and then it just kind of falls off from there. And yeah, and there's and I was happy. Tickled Pete, so it made that. I would have said it would have made 40, and I'd have been happy at 40. So I mean, we had a lot of the woods farms this year, and the corn. What corn did have around the woods? Usually this year everything else outweighed it or outdid it. And I know one farm around here we had the field that I had that went 262 or 3, the fresh tile ground. I mean, I know I'd done the east end rows on it, and it had 172 bushel on average. And basically, by the time I got done with the field, and I'd done all the crap, and by the time I got the whole field done, I was back to 262. So I mean, that tells you how good the corn was, what the 262 was, or everything else. I mean, that just a killer. And I was just very disappointed when I did that. I was disappointed, but I'm like, well, it's woods, and it all burned up. burn up. The deer got it, and yeah, you name it. I mean, that's what we fight with the woods here around the county park, and just dry weather, burning it up. So anyway, so that wasn't bad, but I mean, everything still did better than I thought. So I mean, that is a lifesaver. The crop was as good as it was, because I mean, that would have really been a bad deal. But some places did have good crops. We're just a lucky one that had a pretty I mean, we beat our average. I mean, 10-year average. I mean, we beat it. Well, we didn't beat it because we're going to get paid. My dealer. Anyway, there's a program that will guarantee you so many bushels of corn over your APH. We're going to get paid on some of them. We'll get paid on some of them. Now the one my 262 was on, I don't think I'll get paid on it, but there's also a field that was basically on there as well that went 3-year corn on corn. So it was not a corn on corn year, but 3 years corn on corn. And it showed it. Still done good. I'm not complaining. I'm still having good because I made another farm with it all together as one. We're back together as all one. How I'm going to keep it now? Because I had a week that year, so getting it all back in one. Yeah, you know, I'm still taking a peach that made that, because I would have told, I said in August, we wasn't going to have 200 bushel corn. You'll see the monitor hit 200 bushel. That's all you're going to ever see. And we had it. Yep, and another piece of that went 240, and I, kind of like the seed guy said, yeah, you're going to get paid on that, because, I mean, my APH was 47 on it, so you bump that 5%, or I think it's 5%, I think it's 5%, anyway, and like you told me, you're going to get paid, so, who knows, wasn't counting on that, I was counting on getting paid on everything, but yeah, I mean, double crop beans all surprised me. Particular peak with them, they all was abnormally better than I thought. But even the one that made the one field, I think made 7 bushel an acre. I'm going to, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it sucked, but yeah, I mean, dry weather, burn up, yeah. Deer, I mean, deer just destroyed them 2 fields. Where we didn't have deer, I mean, the one field made 30. One was 49.9, 49.7, somewhere in there, and the other field that went like 30. I think it went 30 something, 29 to 33. I'll say that. I can't remember which one it was. It's all at the house in my spreadsheet. So yeah, I mean, I'm tickled peach with that. We've all done great. Yeah, so I'm 30 bushel of beans, and that's followed by 97 bushel an acre wheat. I have not put a pencil to that to know gross dollars, but I mean, yeah, I made anyway 99, 100, 97. I mean, that phenomenal. And you throw the 90 bushel wheat on top of that, or 97. Anyway, 90 bushel wheat, just round figure. Yeah, gross dollars. Yeah, you had to run over twice, but pretty darn good. And the one where the wheat made like 86, 87, the beans made 50. I mean, that's just yeah. I mean, you got that good of beans. I mean, and that's good ground. I mean, that is the good ground. And kind of seeing now, I think that is the key to kind of some of these wheat double crop beans. Don't put it on your lighter ground. I think kind of what I'm seeing is, yeah. You know, if the wheat makes it, we got one farm we're not gonna put double crop beans on. You can see some green now. I hope it makes it. We need a rain. There ain't none. I want to rain with these warm temperatures, keep that wheat going. Ain't got it, but anyway, it was something point. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. You take what you get, but yeah, all in all out, good year, good crops. I mean, prices. I mean, prices kind of suck right now. I think beans are around that $13 mark. I think give or take, Totero. Corn, I think corn I saw, Gavilon, Cargill, I think it was still in that 440 range. I mean, no, not great. Not $5, but I mean, I know some contracts that I had at Cargill. I mean, I know I'm still delivering on some 5+ corn, and I got two more contracts. So we was doing our taxes yesterday, and the guy was saying what you need to count for pricing them. As of yesterday, they finished pricing. I think he said the day before Thanksgiving or somewhere in there they finished pricing. somewhere in that range, somewhere in there. And like he told me, so you got to add the price we are right now. And he said then you got to add a 15, then you got to add a 70. I mean, heck, that puts it 5+ corn. Well, the tax guy said you're 550 and 580. Hey, I'll take it any day. I mean, on a 200 bushel corn crop, that's $1,000 gross. Granted, there's a rock in there. That was like a shear bowl at least, thank God. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, you can't complain. Did I do enough of it? Nope, did not. Did nowhere near enough of it. Nowhere, not even close to enough of it. Should have sold a lot more beans in the fall. I mean, not in the fall, but at least for now pickup. I mean, I know what I've been selling here recently. Yeah, I mean, I know 40 cents under some of them now. Hindsight, yeah. Anyway, marketing, I hate marketing. I suck at it. I hate it. Yeah. Anyway, but all that matters is above my break even. Was doing them when the tax guy was doing all that stuff, was figuring out my break evens, putting the yields in the spreadsheet and all that. And yeah, every sale I've made has been way above my break even. So hey, we're doing great, and we've got plenty to spare. Got some beans sold, got December grain to pick up, which yeah, we're not even close to that yet, but hopefully hope after Thanksgiving they start getting some of that picked up. I mean, hopefully we still have this nice weather we're having. I mean, that'd be great to have that nice weather. We're doing that. Get all this done in nice weather and be done and out of the way. So hopefully, who knows? I guess that's my update for the year, or for how our year went. We didn't really have time to mess with it, but we're basically kind of slowed down now. And dirt work's basically done. You know, just not playing, but doing endros here shortly. Got the ripper washed off, got the chisel plow washed off. It's in my shop right now. I'm gonna flip I run the 2-piece 4s. I'm gonna flip them over so they're ready for next year and put new points on. So it's ready for like I said, it's ready for next year, but basically just hook onto it and go. I might have had a parts dropping down yesterday. Right, they were supposed to be there yesterday. It was not there, so hopefully it's there. Or there today, or go from there, try and get them done maybe Monday. But I guess that's my update for y'all. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Well, hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll just talk to you later. Enjoy.